Hi everyone, this is my garden that you guys supported me in getting with the Cash Apps. I promise to always use Cash Apps that are given to me wisely and for the benefit of my family. We have just enough to make the bills get paid each month and there's not anything left over. So I had these sitting empty all summer, and then thanks to the Cash Apps that I received last month, I was able to get the plants that I wanted for my garden and plant them, and here's how they grow. So this is kind of funny. I thought nature is just hilarious. You'll have to see this. Is that my tomatoes are growing weird. As you can see, they're doing this because Mr. Cucumber, who I give, okay, we're in Minnesota, we're having this absolute drought, so I need to water them because right now everything is dying. This cucumber looked amazing 2 days ago and now it's like dead and dying. So I have to get some water out here fast. I'm going to. But when I came out here the other day, Mr. Cucumber had vined himself around the tomatoes. It sent out a bunch of little starts and did that. Thought he was kind of funny. He didn't think he had enough room here. I put him there so he could grow all the way down. So this is one of my tomato. Actually, see what he did? This is part of him. Like I say, he didn't think he had enough room here, so we moved all the way over here to the tomatoes and then started strangling all the tomatoes. So this is my tomato plant, which is now a tomato cucumber plant. And this one it's cherry tomatoes, so that one is down there. And then this one is a more medium-sized tomato, and they're growing really well right here by themselves. They don't have Mr. Cucumber trying to come in their lane. Let's see, what did I even put in there? I believe these are some of my pumpkins. My cilantro is growing beautifully. I can't wait to get the tomatoes so I can make fresh salsa with this amazing cilantro. I don't know how to save cilantro. I mean, I've thought if I just take it off and I put it in the freezer in a bag, maybe it would work. This is a beautiful pepper that has grown so far, and I can't wait to make stuffed peppers. And as always, I'll make recipes when I can and show you how I do them. And then this is more of my pumpkins. My pumpkins are growing. My greatest dream is to grow pumpkins. And then I started some things by seed over here once I had things in, and nothing is coming up. So that shows that I really needed these stronger starts that I got from the greenhouse to really get anything to grow. And these are all pumpkins. So I've got pumpkins, green peppers, cilantro, 2 things of tomatoes, and a cucumber plant, all with the donations that you guys had given me. Thank you so much. I really, really am so grateful. And if you ever want to see me grow something or have me buy something specific and tell you about it, I'm always willing to do that. I did raised gardens this year because nothing grew when I tried to do them in the land. The land out here in rural Minnesota, suburban Minnesota, way out in the suburbs, is very, very clay-like, and the clay just does not have any real good minerals, has poor drainage, nothing grows. So I had to, make these raised beds. It works. I don't want to show you, but every other neighbor out here has their raised beds at the edges of our yards. When they were up to our house, it seems like the heat just stayed there and it reflected off the house. And so this provides some wind, so that's helping the pollen break it up as well. So I'm going to get to watering this. And again, I thank you all for giving me Cash Apps for my garden. And I continue to do the best I can with content. When I'm able to go to a concert, those concerts are from free tickets that are given to us through a program for disabled vets. My husband is a disabled veteran, and so I like to show you guys what we get to go to pay it forward, because I was literally so sick that I stayed in bed for 10 years after my heart attack. So from 36 to 46, I was literally in bed. I couldn't do a thing. Putting on my shoes was something I couldn't do. To get to physical therapy without my walker and everything else. And we'll talk about that on a different day. But I just think back to those times when I was in bed and think, you know what? I'm so lucky that I get to go to concerts right now. Maybe somebody else is in bed and would like to see what's going on. And, so I do that. And when Vet Ticks, which is the company that gives the tickets to disabled vets, they have tickets that are extra. They give them, so they might not be an artist that's very popular or whatever, but you know what? They're complimentary tickets. I take them and I put them up. So when I put up one the other day of this, the Finnish metal singer, and somebody put, "This is terrible," I did delete their comment and unsub them, block them from the channel, just because I don't think that anybody performing live should ever see a comment like that. And of course, I like to give back to the artists in hashtagging and thanking them for supporting local communities and coming out when they're smaller. And it's like they've got to have the courage to go out and be live. And when they see something that says, "This is terrible," I just can't imagine how that would feel. So even if, it's something you never heard of or whatever, "This is terrible." I didn't like it. And so I hardly ever, block somebody from my channel, but I did there. So if you guys saw that, that was why. I go to a variety of concerts, as you know. So we do what we can with free things, and you all know I'm as thrifty as can be. My husband makes the money, and I make the money go as far as it possibly can. And with your help, you helped me to build a garden, and I'll be able to do more and more things, hopefully. So yeah, this is the vertical farmer, so that's why these tomatoes are doing so good. A good slicing tomato, so that's why it's doing so good vertically. But yeah, and look at this freaking cucumber. What does it say here? It needs at least 6 hours of sun. Well, I am giving you probably 12 to 14 hours of full sun. And like I said, 2 days and it's gone. It's just gone. Oh, I'll put a picture up of the hibiscus. It's so beautiful. And thank you. And to keep my garden growing and to keep me inspired, my Cash App is Tabitha Jane 13. It has the picture of my little boyfriend, my boo cat, Boo Boo. He's my silver cat. So Tabitha Jane 13 is my Cash App, and thank you for all that have donated so far. I'll keep you updated with progress. Thank you. Bye bye.